Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be looking at a very disturbing video from Ayub that he posted, and how he took it too far by making a serious statement. Also, footage from the NRG festival shows Jay wearing a white top. But what day was this? So the first thing we are going to look at is a post from Ayub, which is very disturbing. So I have seen that Ayub posted a video on his story, and it consists of a picture of himself and a picture of Benji. In this video, there is two guys in a car, and one of them is pointing a firearm at the other guy, who is in the passenger seat. Ayub is basically mocking Benji and saying that he's the guy with the firearm, and Benji is the one that is being pressured. We know this because Ayub has put his face over the guy with the firearm and Benji's face over the guy who is in the passenger seat. This is a very weird post, to be honest, and I don't know why he dislikes Benji so much. Maybe it was because Benji talks about someone called Sleeper who had a villa in Tenerife, and that could have exposed a secret. Or Ayub is annoyed that Benji suggested that he is using crypto to hide the fact that he's still involved with selling illegal substances. But something Benji said has triggered Ayub badly, and Benji has even said that he doesn't think Ayub has done anything to Jay, so something has bothered him, especially for him to post a video like this. Also, posting a video where you are pretending that you are someone who is aiming a firearm at another person is very questionable in my opinion. The next thing we are going to look at is a video of Jay at the NRG festival, because it looks like he is wearing a white top. So the first thing I want to talk about is if this is actually Jay. To me, it looks like it's him, but people have said that it isn't him or that they're not sure. But I do think it's Jay, because you can see the sunglasses on his head, and it looks like he has a black bag around his neck, the same way he was wearing it in other videos. What I noticed in this video is that it looks like Jay is wearing a plain white top, which was put on his missing poster, and that we have seen him wear in a video with Brad. What I'm wondering is what day this was. Was it the night before he went missing? Or one of the other days when he was at the festival? Because we have Lucy saying that he was wearing a white top. Then we have Brad and Rachel saying that he was wearing a green and gray top. If you look closely and compare the gray and green t-shirt that he was wearing to the top he is wearing in this video, it looks to me that this is just a white top, because I can't see one bit of green on the sleeves. This is what caused a very big problem, and it adds to the fact that no one can get their story straight. Everyone is saying different things. It's really not hard to know what someone was wearing, especially as his friends were with him at the festival. Now, we have all spoke about missing time, and some people have said there's 24 hours of missing time. The reason we are stuck with not knowing is because there aren't any official dates as to when the videos of Jay were taken. All we have is what people have said. In the picture, which is allegedly Jay in the car, you can see that he is wearing the gray and green t-shirt, and it's the same with most of the NRG videos. He is wearing the same one in nearly all of them, but in this video, it looks like he is wearing a white top. But no one has said when this video was taken. It would make it easier if we got the same answers, but we have people saying that Jay was wearing different outfits. Is it possible that Jay could have changed outfits throughout the night? Because I really don't think that's the case. Don't get me wrong, the lighting in this video that I have shown you makes it harder to see if there is any green on his top, but I'm sure that this is a plain white top. I believe we need to find out when these videos were actually taken, because it could help us find out if there was any missing time, or if Jay had gone to the Airbnb on 2 separate occasions. It seems like none of Jay's friends are going to speak about the case anymore, and at the moment it looks like they have got away with whatever information they are hiding. So if they aren't going to explain to us why there were so many lies in their stories, then we need to find out ourselves. The last thing we are going to look at is the voice note that Ayub sent to his friend, and he describes how Jay thought he was going to die. But could Ayub have allegedly known that Jay was dead all along?
Called at like 9 o'clock saying the mate's gone missing. He rang them, said he left mine, that I'm off. And then he rang them 50 minutes later saying, yo, I'm in a fucking ditch, I need water. I think I'm going to die. That's what he told the girl, I think I'm going to die. And I'm on 1%. And then he sent the last location, and the last location was on some fucking path, a good 20 minutes behind my...
So something that doesn't sit right with me is when Ayub says that Jay thought he was going to die. This must have been what he said to Lucy in the last phone call, and if Jay said this to Lucy, it would make you think that Jay would definitely not be carrying on with his journey through the mountains. Saying that you think you're going to die is a big statement to make, and this would suggest that Jay knew he was in immediate danger. Personally, I don't think this was because he didn't have any water. If Jay had a drink at least during the night, or if he had the drink that Ayub brought him at the shop on the way to the Airbnb, then he would have been all right for maybe a couple of days. So I believe that Jay would have said this because of the situation that he was in and that he was surrounded by cliff edges. Or something else was happening that we haven't been told. Most of us don't believe the official narrative. So let's put that aside for the moment, because you have to think about the position that Jay was in for him to say that he thought he was going to die. This must have been a very bad position, right? And Jay didn't stay where he was. He carried on going through the mountains. So if Jay thought he was going to die because of all the cliff edges and steep drops, then his only option was to wait for his friends to come and get him, which they didn't do. But that doesn't matter in this case, because for Jay to carry on going, he must have known that they weren't coming to get him. I just can't understand why Jay thought he was going to die, and you have to be very scared for you to say that. So it really makes no sense to believe that he didn't wait where he was. That's why I personally think that Jay didn't decide to take this route unless it was the only option he had, because people were coming for him, or he was taken there by someone, and the phone calls were all a lie, or the phone calls contained information that we haven't been told and it has been kept a secret. Remember, Ayub got told this information at 9 a.m. in the morning, and he was the closest to Jay. But he didn't think to go and look for him. It's like he knew what the outcome was already. Also, another thing is that Ayub could be lying once again, and Jay might not have said that he thought he was going to die. Instead, Ayub could have allegedly known that he was either gonna be found dead or was dead already, which is why he said this, just to add to his story and make it sound like Jay was in a very bad position, but I think he took it too far by saying this. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will update you as we find out more.